Alright guys, I'm sorry to say this, but this week is not going to be your typical magnet fishing video. This week, I've got something going on for myself this evening, and I can't afford to miss it. And I know that some things can happen while magnet fishing, which can cause you to stay for hours more than you thought. So, instead, we're going to do an analysis video today. And I'm thinking about doing this every couple of months, where we go over all my gear, if I've gotten any new gear, and the biggest thing, we go over all of my finds. And I'm actually going to go and get my gear and bring it back, and then we're going to go out and take a look at all the finds I've kept. I haven't actually gone scrapping yet either. Flashlight. But I haven't taken anything to the scrapyard yet either, so I still have all of my stuff. So, yeah, we'll do this every couple of months. Just go over everything and see what happens. Alright, I'm now sitting on the back of my truck. We're going to go over my gear first. And the first gear I've got would be my 880. This is actually my second one. It is my first magnet, but this is the second 880 that I've gotten because the first one is still stuck to the side of a bridge. Here's the rope. I tied it off to this one. Yeah, I made a very rookie mistake and let it swing way too much, and it stuck itself to the side of a bridge. I actually do love the 880. I really do. It's a great first one. Get the kit. Like, the 880 is a great first magnet. I'm very happy with it. But I was struggling to pull things in around here due to just the sheer weight of the items. And the way that they're structured. I was constantly sliding off of them with the 880. So I went, well, let me get something a bit bigger. So I went, sorry for the close-up. My bad. Let me just set this down. So then I go with the 1200. A bit bigger, a lot stronger of a magnet, a lot heavier too. And this has been my standard magnet I've been using. I have the 880 on the side for when somebody wants to join me. I'll have a spare magnet that they can join me on. And then after that, I bought my grappling hook, which, as you saw in the last video, my cap broke. I still haven't actually put thread lock on it yet. Work has been keeping me busy on that. So I haven't properly had a chance to do that. But when I got the my new magnet, when I bought the second 880, I also bought 100 feet of the thickest rope Brute Magnetics had at the time. I think they've gotten a thicker rope out. We'll have to double check on that. But this is the thickest, most durable rope they have, and I bought 100 feet of it. And it's been my standard rope since. I've gotten used to the way it feels. It is a very thick rope, so you got to be careful. I've gotten a couple of rope burns on my hands from it. And the grip, for me, is better because I got long hands. I don't have a big hand. I got a long hand. Big difference there. The smaller rope that a lot of people start out with, it's great. You get a good grip on it. And I do like it. But personally, for me, I prefer the super thick rope. I can throw it better for myself. And the weight of all the magnets I have drags it along great. But for first starting out, get the smaller rope. It'll do you a lot better. Now to transfer over to the other case, where I have the latest. My double-sided. This is the 1700. This thing is pretty heavy, actually. If I were to drop it right now, it'd probably break my phone. So yes, this I'm very happy with. I pulled in a good amount of stuff from the previous run. It actually was hooking onto things that I couldn't get with the one-sided. Now the one-sided is still going to be my testers. Like if I go to a new spot, I'm going to be throwing in the one-sided just to get a feel for what may be in there. Then after I get a good feel that there could be some stuff in there, switch over to the double-sided, start casting through. Because the way that it sits when I'm dragging, the magnets are always exposed. It's not dragging solidly to the ground. Which, around here, that mud is thick, but loose. So things are going to be buried. The one side is great for digging them out. As is the double side. But that's all my gear so far. I haven't gotten anything else yet. I will be getting more. Sorry about the noise, gotta shut down the case. But now, we're gonna go and check out my gear. Well, not my gear. Brain. Thank you. Gotta love nature smacking you in the head. We're going to go check the finds that I have so far. So I will meet you over there. Alright guys, walking over here to my first big find. It is actually a conventional microwave. A conventional microwave. Yeah, I still got some of the mud on this thing. It never did properly dry out. But I did clean it up a bit. I'm eventually going to take this one to a scrapper because it's non-recoverable. The handle is completely busted. There's no recovering on this thing. But it's a good 50 pounds, maybe more. So it'll be a good scrap piece. And now we're going to walk over here where I've got all my other stuff. I do apologize for the semi-randomness of this. Again, this is my first analysis. But here we are. I did say on my last video I had 2 of them. And there's the proof. I have 2. The exact same one. Here's my light fixture I found. And like I said, I found a few of them. There's the Betamax. But yeah, these signposts, they were heavy. And I would not have been able to get them with the 880 because even the 12 was grabbing and sliding off. The 880 would have been worse. This is another piece of metal I ended up pulling out of one of the rivers. I never did show it. But it's just a nice long piece. Not really any good significance on it. That's going to be a scrap piece. And this, I originally thought was a propeller. It is not. It's actually an AC fan. found that out doing a bit of research on my own. And of course an oil drum lid. Both of those I found just sitting on the side of the road. That, I believe, is everything I've found that's sitting out here. Because that's actually my dad's. That still works. That, oh yeah, that is actually a power meter that goes on the side of your house. Yeah, that's what that is. Didn't know what it was at first. Now I know. But this Betamax here, it'll open up still. Hope I didn't just snap it. Nope. But yeah, there's a good bit of mud in here. It's all drying out finally, so I'll be able to clean it out proper. Marley, what are you doing? Yeah, I've got a dog, and she is mine. But yeah, this Betamax, I'm probably going to take it to a pawn shop after I clean it up and have them take it off my hands, whether they buy it off me or just straight take it. I don't care. They might be able to restore it because it is still pretty much in one piece. So I'm willing to bet that a pawn shop will be able to take it to where it needs to be and get it restored once I get all the mud out of it. But that's everything so far. Just a bunch of light that I found, and I'll see y'all in the next analysis video in a couple of months. I'm still pretty new at this, so go easy on me, guys. But with that said, let's take this and tell me what you think. I know I gotta work on my camera work. I'm using my phone. So please, have mercy. Have some mercy on me. Okay? But with that being said, have yourselves a wonderful week. Stay safe out there. And let's get to cleaning up these rivers and get them open for actual fishing out some proper fish once again. This is Big Mike 94 signing off. Have yourselves a wonderful week.